Well, good morning and thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I'm back with Money Coach Dana Wolf. How are you?
I'm doing great this morning. Thank you. You?
I'm doing wonderful. Let's talk about debt.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
What is the debt snowball?
What is a debt snowball? Well, there's two ways that you can tackle your debt when you're trying to get out of debt. The one is called the avalanche, where you're starting with a big number here and you're dwindling down to where you have a small amount left, right? Just like the avalanche with the snow. The other one is called the debt snowball method. And what we're doing is just like a snowball, how we start with a little small snowball and we attack it, a small debt, and then when that debt is paid, we're going to take that snow and we're going to add it to the other snowball and it gets a little bit bigger, right? So what the debt snowball does is it gives you momentum. It keeps you going. If you've ever had the desire to run a 15K, yes? No?
No, I have not.
No, you have not. Okay, so if you want to run,
no.
okay, so if you want to run a 15K, you can't get up in the morning, put on your sneakers, and go for a 9.3 mile run, can you?
You would pass out.
Exactly. So you have to start small. So you start small with that 5K, 10K, 15K. The same is true with the debt snowball method. We're going to start with our smallest debt first and get rid of that. So we're going to pay all the minimums on any other debt that we have, regardless of the interest rate. And then we're going to take everything that we got and we're going to throw it at that small debt. And when that small debt is gone, we're going to take that same amount of money and then we're going to apply it to the rest of the debt. So the money that we're putting on our debt gets bigger and bigger and bigger, just like a snowball.
I love that.
Thank you.
And you were saying this is an extremely effective method that you've seen work time and time again.
It does, because you have that momentum, because you have those quick wins of getting rid of, maybe it's just a $50 bill that you have at a doctor's office, or maybe it's a $100 credit card bill, right? And speaking of medical bills, do not be afraid to negotiate, okay? They've already been paid by your health insurance and then you have that deductible or you have a copay. A lot of hospitals and doctors will negotiate with you so that you can get out of debt quicker if you're willing to pay up front the full amount. So if you can, get on the phone with them, the medical bills especially, and just say to them, look, I can pay you X if you're willing to forgive the rest.
Gotcha. Well, I just want to ask you too, how does it feel whenever you're able to help people get out of debt? I mean, that's got to be pretty rewarding.
It is. You know, it's stressful, and people need to know that there's hope out there. They need to know that they have someone that can encourage them. If they need an accountability partner, they can show them the way, and they can tell them, you know what, it's not too late. You can start right now, today, to reach your goals.
So obviously when people are in debt, you might only have certain revenue streams and you have a finite amount of money currently to help pay off that debt. What do you recommend to them?
Well, the first thing is to take a look at your monthly expenses. We want to know what can we cut, what can we add to the household as well. So can we cut things and reduce our budget? Can we add more money? Is there stuff that we can sell that's laying around the house that I can put on Marketplace? Maybe if the desire is great enough, the intensity that you want to put into this to get the debt done, maybe it means picking up a side job. Uber, Instacart, something along that line. Maybe it is picking up a babysitting job. If you have a hobby that you enjoy doing, if you like to bake, I love food and I love cooking, you know, so maybe I'm going to start doing side business as a baker.
Cake decorating.
An
Etsy shop.
There you go. It could be anything. It could be something like sewing. You know, if you like to sew, if you like to knit, crochet, it doesn't matter what it is. If there's something that you have in your life that you enjoy doing, let's find a way to make money doing that.